live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Let's jump right into it, man. Nelly claims he's been targeted during an arrest in St. Louis. Was his song "It's Getting Hot in Here" actually about him popping pills?
No, man, I don't think so. I think
It's getting
I don't know.
hot. Ooh.
I don't know if you saw the movie. Is it Gridiron
Which
Gang?
one?
There's a movie where he plays a convicted or convict that plays football. I think Adam Sandler is also in that movie. Tracy Morgan. But there's a song, "Here Comes the Boom."
Is
I
it
think
the longest yard?
The Longest Yard. Yeah, The Longest Yard. So definitely, he's. I mean, let me put it this way: if he gets, this is not gonna happen. But if he gets, if he has to sit time, he'll be all right. He might get a contract. Oh man, shout out to Nelly.
Oh, man.
Hey, before we
Shout out to
continue,
Nelly,
guys,
man.
remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But yeah, man, Nelly.
Yeah, Nelly. From hitting the jackpot to hitting the headlines, RJ. Nelly's recent $50,000 casino win took an unexpected turn when authorities swooped in, leading to an arrest. What was it about? Do you think?
The rest, the rest was about it wasn't about the pills, right?
No, okay. So it was about unpaid
wait,
tickets.
Wait. Unpaid tickets. I was about to say busted taillight, but all right, okay.
Well, at least you hope that the multi-millionaire rapper doesn't drive around with busted taillights. But yeah, it's crazy. Unpaid tickets. And during, let's say, that roller coaster night, he found himself handcuffed after winning $50,000 at the slot machines. His attorney is saying that it's an overzealous cop. Let's break it down, man. Let's break it down. Just for you to give, this is him after the arrest. The arrest was, let me zoom in a little bit. So you can see here, arrest on the 7th of 8 at 4:45 a.m. in St. Louis, arrest country. Male, person's name, Haynes II, Cornell Haynes II. Oh, he's 49. He's 49 and still popping pills. What kind of dirty stuff is this?
No, come on, man. Don't be comparing anyone to Diddy right now.
Hey, but give me a second, man. They were alleging that Diddy had people flying around with pink-colored Betty White. And well, how old is Diddy? He's like 55 years old, almost 60. Hey, man, you never know. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, I think it's just when you're used to it. It's just for fun. You know, it's not like you need to do it.
Fun. Yeah.
It's just for fun. So it's a night out. Probably thought, oh, I got some pills. And yeah, let me take them, go out and have some fun. Try to throw this money away. Surprisingly, got 50K. And the casino was like, don't let him leave without a reminder, without a, how do you call it? When you
ninja wake up call.
No, come on.
No. But let's break it down, man. The unlucky Wednesday morning. What an unlucky Wednesday. Well, lucky and unlucky at the same time. So, according to his attorney, Scott Rosenblum,
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
he painted a vivid picture
KR,
of the incident. What?
we should we should we should have a soundbite for ninjas too, man.
I'll find it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I have a couple of them.
Full
No,
Nelson.
no. I've been looking into some sound bites by what's the guy who's Uncle Ruckus?
No, man, but that might be too ninja. The Boondocks were no, man. The Boondocks were.
Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But hey, his attorney paints a vivid picture of the incident. According to his attorney, the following happened. He says it's an unfairly targeted arrest. Initially, Nelly believed that he was a victim of a prank because he won that money. He won the money at the slot machines and went back to claim his win. He got handcuffed to a chair with one hand, still free to collect his jackpot, which is crazy.
But wait, one
The
moment.
surreal situation unfolded
Yeah.
in the heart of the casino. So he's sitting there, handcuffed to the chair, and hey, give me my 50,000. Give me my 50,000. Post collections, both wrists were handcuffed. He was free. And then he was escorted out, turning heads and raising eyebrows. But the drama didn't end there. During the arrest, officers allegedly conducted a search uncovering 4 ecstasy pills. His attorney insists that the search was conducted without probable cause, and the ecstasy pills were found only after an invasive search. What does it mean with invasive?
So invasive is infringing. So invasive doesn't necessarily mean infringing someone's privacy, but it does mean.
Okay.
But it means like because you can limit someone's privacy with probable cause. So if there's like legal reasons that can back up, legal grounds that can back up the search, for example, a search in a car, a search in your house, those are all invasive. So it's against your will. You're doing it against your will. And in this case, he's probably saying the attorney saying that there wasn't probable cause, as I understand. So that's invasive. You're infringing the person's privacy, right to privacy, without a probable cause.
Okay. So
And so by doing so, I think it's called the fruit of the poisonous tree. So that's I think what they're going to argue with regards to the ecstasy pills. I think again, U.S. law is on my thing. If we have some lawyers in the chat, criminal lawyers, please.
not criminals, criminal lawyers. That's what I'm.
Sometimes
what he's
criminals
trying to say.
know the laws better, man.
The smarter ones. The dumb ones are still locked up. Anyway, so just to be sure, one thing I wanna well, according to the articles, one thing they are stressing is that the casino's protocol is mandated to do a background check. That's the standard procedure for a sizable payout in Missouri. So it's not like they saw the man winning 50K and it was like, hey, let's stop this money here. They usually check it. And apparently during the background check, the routine check, an active warrant from 2018, which is a 2018 traffic stop in Maryland, surfaced, citing driving without insurance. So basically they are checking if the man who's collecting the money isn't maybe a fugitive from the law.
Or
And
is
it happens to be.
Yeah, maybe.
If you make that's when it's a sizable win. If it's $500, they won't do a background check, and that's what Nelly is also alleging is that I've been here before. Well, probably it's the first time he won any sizable money. Before that, he was only donating to the casino. A charitable Can you put the money, because I know that rappers put the money they spend at strip clubs as a marketing expense. Can you put the money you spend at a casino also as a marketing expense? Meaning making it part of your
Tax deductible.
Maybe that was the ploy. Anyway, hey, let's break let's see. Let's get some insight on this. What are your thoughts on the Nelly arrest, RJ?
Yeah, in past shows we talk about casinos and their models, and it's always suspect to me, man. I mean, you can tell me
It's
that
always
there are
suspect.
laws there. I understand the reason probably as well, because you're doing a background check, maybe because you don't want to give money not only to a convict, but maybe the person owes the state
Yep.
some money, or has
The baby
to
mama.
pay taxes or something. Yeah, exactly. So I can understand that part. This is just like speculation from I'm not a US attorney, so I can't say how it actually works. But the house never loses.
Nah,
And
they never
even
do.
and even when the house loses, it doesn't lose.
You get chained.
You won, but let me break your leg. Bam. Okay.
But to be
Congrats.
honest, but one thing though, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, he has some open warrants. So why not close it? Then there was
I agree.
no reason for this whole
Yeah, I agree.
situation.
I agree.
To be honest, as a celebrity, I think you should always protect yourself in situations like this.
Yeah,
You shouldn't live
because
a life
yeah, if you
like
and
this.
I are handcuffed, well, have a handcuff to a chair on one hand and a jackpot.
Yo, please take a picture of me, man. This gotta go viral.
Yo,
It's gonna go viral.
I wasn't planning to dropping an album, but I am now.
I am now. I am
But
lucky. Anyway, continue. Yeah.
yeah, so I understand it, but at the same time, I think that no, I lost my train of thought, but I regained it. I understand what you're saying. You need to protect yourself, right? You need to protect yourself, because if you and I are handcuffed, taken out, no one knows who we are yet. But there comes a point in time that they will, and you should make
Yeah.
sure that you don't get, busted for things like that, like small minor things like
Simple
this.
things. By
At
the
the
way,
same
why are
time,
you driving without insurance as a millionaire? What are we doing?
yeah.
That's what has been arrested. Yo, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
read it
think
for you. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it again. So this is what they're saying. During a routine traffic check, an active warrant from a 2018 traffic stop in Maryland surfaced, citing driving without proof of insurance.
proof of insurance doesn't mean that he
Proof of
doesn't have
insurance.
insurance.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, you might be right on that.
So
Still,
I think So I think that shouldn't be that's not like
you should always protect yourself, man.
Nelly's responsibility at this point on the current level that he's on is probably an assistant's responsibility. Now, sometimes KR, when you
Look
have
at his eyes. He's
I saw
beaming.
it.
They blew his eye. This is how you blow a ninja's eye. You think you won 50,000 and now you're out here taking pictures. Come on, man.
Yeah, but you know
But
what? I mean, when you're on the level you are, I think these minor things are exactly what they are, minor things. So you
yeah,
take the
they are,
picture,
yeah.
you're used to it, you move on. This isn't probably the first time. This is the same man that told Charlemagne that we keep retainers for ninjas like you. Do you remember that?
Really? No, I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
But Charlemagne made a comment on the Breakfast Club, and he looked at him Like, and if you ask Charlemagne will tell you that he's very at least it was a very scary moment, because he looked him dead in his eyes and said, "We keep retainers for ninjas like you."
Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me find.
So I think he's cool, man.
I'm gonna play an audio. Let's see. Fair use. Fair use.
Pressed for kind of being a little too mouthy with the
Hell
gangster.
yeah. It was with Nelly. Bro, I'm like, yo, you kind of cold musically, right? Like, ain't really popping with the music right now. And Nelly looked at me and Nelly goes, yo, we keep retainers for guys like you, cuz. And I was like, oh.
Have you ever been pressed?
Maybe you should have told them, vote for me or you ain't black. Anyway.
We keep
Hey, man,
retainers for guys like you. Nah, man. So, but I think like it's just a small thing, minor thing. At the end of the day, he has a shanty. I don't know
A
who's
kid?
like the. I don't know. I don't know
kid.
as the what.
They have a kid too.
Yeah, they have a kid together, and I don't know. Like you have two couples right now that are is being pushed by the celebrity magazines as the new power couples. On the one hand, you have Nelly and Ashanti. On the other hand, you have Jonathan Majors and Megan Good.
No. You're lying. You're lying.
Yeah, they're
You're
pushing
lying.
it, man. They're pushing it.
No lying. I'll tell you who they're pushing. They're pushing Blueface and Krayshawn.
Hey, I heard that Blueface has to
He
serve
got
some
4
time.
years. He got 4
too,
years.
He got 4 years.
And Krayshawn is also locked up. So, hey,
Yeah.
love from the cell.
Does she have a baby? Do they have a kid
Yeah,
together?
she has a kid. She has a kid. They have a kid together. Ratchet as they come. Hey, let's close this up, guys. Hey, let us know in the comments your thoughts about this Nelly arrest. Do you believe his attorney's claim of overzealous policing? Does that hold weight? Is it justified for the overreach of a protocol? Let us know in the comments, RJ.
Yes, guys. We want to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go to the Reddit topic. We always have a Reddit topic in the show where RJ finds a interesting story, maybe this time of someone who was beaming up to Scotty while playing in the casino, or something else. I don't know. But he always has a great story which we can dive into and give a solid double thought reaction and maybe advice, life advice. Maybe we are life coaches. Maybe we should put in our title life coaches. We don't destroy your life. We help you. RJ.
Yeah. Thanks, KR. And in today's segment,
No
we
pressure.
have-
No pressure.
no pressure now. In today's segment of the Reddit story, KR, do you know what IVF is?
Of course, I know what IVF is.
Care to explain it?
That's when you're taking, let's say, a sperm donor's seed and help a woman who's trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
And you inject the swimming little mans, and they form into a brand new kid. And they form into kids. Hopefully, she doesn't have complications, and within 9 months there will be a baby. If not, there won't be a baby, and that's about 15,000 to 20,000 down the drain, and rinse and repeat.
Is it that much? Wow. Okay. Well, then this is gonna make
You would almost think the amount of times it happens that the first insemination doesn't work, it could be part of the business model. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Allegedly, that could be part of the business model, but it's about 20K per try. There are people that have been trying 3 to 4 times.
20K per
50
trial.
to
Okay.
20.
So guys,
15
now
to
we know what it
20K.
is. For of course, most of you hopefully knew that already, and of course,
If I'm wrong, let
Uh,
me know in the comments. I could be wrong, but if
Yeah.
it's more, I think it's even more sometimes, but depending on the person.
okay. So this is the story. The title is Am I wrong for leaving home after my husband said I should handle the cost of all the IVF sessions only because I'm the cause of infertility in our marriage?
Definitely putting my hat on today. Let me know.
And I
Do I
quote,
look good?
and I quote,
Not you guys. No. The women. Not you guys. The women.
yeah, well, and I quote, sorry for any mistakes in advance. I've been married to my husband for 13 years. We've been trying for so long to have a child, but haven't been able to do it. We've tried many methods and nothing worked. The mental toll would be a lot for us, so we take some time before we try again. A friend of mine suggested we try IVFs, and I told my husband. He agreed to the suggestion, but the cost kind of had him hesitating. That's a hezzy.
Oh man! Shout out to LeBron. Not saying that he's hesitating, but legend.
IVF sessions are costly, yes. But me and my husband have enough savings to afford them. I spoke to him again about it, and he said he wasn't sure we should take this route. He pointed out how one session isn't guaranteed, to your point, KR,
You would think I know I'm the. Anyway, continue.
and that we'd have to pay more. Again, I mentioned how he and I can afford it with our money combined. He looked at me intently, then told me that logically, oof, you shouldn't use that word, guys.
Never avoid that at all times. When discussing,
You should say normal
situations with
people
your-
know. But
No, rub it in.
logically, since I'm the cause of infertility, so she's saying that,
Yo, where is he going? What the heck? I didn't expect this route. Continue.
okay,
That's
he
wild.
looked at me intently, then told me that logically, since I'm the cause of infertility, then he thought
Yo,
that I
this
should
man-
handle the
this
cost
is-
of IVF sessions by
This
myself.
man's- This
I'm
man's
gonna
been
repeat
looking a lot
that
of
one.
fresh and fit.
I'm,
What the?
I'm
what
gonna
the fuck
repeat
is
it.
he on?
I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna repeat it. Just in case, because you couldn't contain your surprise. But just let me
Yeah,
repeat it
I'll
once
keep
more.
it down. I'll keep it down.
Okay. Logically, since I'm the cause of infertility, then he thought I should handle the cost of IVF sessions by myself. Let me put this on. 'Cause
He looked her dead in their eyes and said this. This man is a threat. My
was-
God, what is wrong with people?
I was shocked I couldn't even muster a response to what he said. He said it to my face straight. I felt so hurt. I exploded.
Yo,
I exploded on him, and he acted like I was being unreasonable, and then said he was not obligated to pay for my own medical issues. Ooh,
y'all niggas are sick.
I'm gonna repeat that one, guys.
Why are these people
And then-
together, man? What are we doing?
I'm gonna repeat the last part.
Continue.
And then he said I was not obligated to pay for my own medical issues. Ooh. I lost it and decided to pack my stuff and go stay with my mother. No response from him after that. Just a text stating truth hurts that he sent when I rejected his phone call.
What?
I got blamed by family
This can't be
saying
real.
I got blamed by my family saying I'm overriding his feelings and that he had the right to open up about how he felt when I kept pushing him about the IVFs, especially considering his mental health state from being able to become a father, which is a human right that he has. These people don't know anything
Where are we
about you.
going? What are we doing? Where are we going to? We're talking about human rights now.
This is like
What the heck?
this is like the Dr. Omar Johnson take we had of him saying, Canada, people from Canada, Canada. When Drake said, "You are not like us," he didn't mean, he wanted to try to explain that he didn't mean that Canadians were not like Americans. I mean, he was reaching, and so is this woman. Yes, I do take responsibility for my infertility, but this was too much. Did I overreact? Was I wrong to take a stance against what he said and afterwards leaving? Added for clarification, I'm the one struggling with infertility due to other medical issues I have.
Did they say they are married?
Yeah, 13
Husband.
years. Yeah,
Husband.
hey, KR, 13 years.
Bro. To be honest, I don't think she's wrong for her reaction. It's very crazy. I think it's frustration from the guy's side that doesn't justify the way he the crazy. You're together. You're in it. Either you're in it together to win it or you're not. Telling her this way and again, sometimes I'm harsh on both sides. I'm fair. I'm a fair person. This is a crazy statement by this dude. Either you're together in this together or you're not. And if you're not, why are you still together? That's how I see it. It's crazy. By the way, I think it's very irresponsible for them to put all their savings into this, because I've known of a situation where someone, not personally, but I've read about it. I read a lot. I'm a reader. I'm a reading nigga. But anyway, the situation.
With that CV, you just need to go to jail, come out, sell a course, and before you know it,
I was shout out to Pocket Watching with JT. I was just watching a episode of him saying this.
Yeah.
People get in jail, get their course from a guy who's sitting in jail with him, a white guy who's giving him the ins and outs, and he comes out and tells you what you have to do. That's the game. But anyway, let's get back to the situation. The woman basically, was it here on this show we talked about this? Someone who was advised. Yeah, it was in this show, I think. Advised the. I don't know anymore. I watch so much content. The person was advised by their brother to do IVF, and she blew all her savings in IVF, got a kid, but now she doesn't have a way to support the kid. So she's asking the brother to help, and the brother was like, was it during this show? No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So
I mean, we're at 183 right now, and we've done even more shows that are not on this channel. So it's
it's a blur sometimes. But the thing is, you shouldn't blow your money in IVF because you should have some money to support the kid. That's first of all. Second of all, I do think the guy is crazy for saying what he said to her. Very irresponsible, very childish. Either you're together or not. If you're not together in this, step out, because it's not going anywhere. He wants to become a father. Maybe he's frustrated about the whole situation. Find yourself, or what you can do is allow him to get a child outside of the marriage, and then you raise the child together. That's also a solution.
I have a question. Just to be clear, because you said if you're not happy, in the relationship. You should step out. I think you mean break up, right?
Yeah. I mean, break up. Yeah. I'm not saying step out as in. Well, you can create a kid with her permission.
Yeah,
I've
but that's not
known of
stepping
these
out. Yeah. I'm
arrangements.
saying that's not stepping out. That's not
I mean,
stepping out.
stepping out in this case was leave the relationships, not step out as in 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and the other foot in another woman.
The reincarnation of Patrice O'Neill right here.
Yeah, so just to be clear, I'm gonna repeat. I don't mean 1 foot in the marriage, 1 foot out, and the other foot in another woman. I mean all foot out the relationship. Anyway, all feet out. Anyway, baby foot, the baby foot. Give the baby foot. But anyway, but I do think this is crazy, and I agree with her. It was an overreaction on his side. I think these two are not meant to be together. They have a situation where probably he's paying 50% of the rent and she is paying 50% of the rent, and they are together because of the if they break up, they cannot afford to live separately. It seems like this situation, but RJ, you take the floor.
Yeah, I think someone watched, like you said, some shows where they tell you don't be a stepdad. And right now it's like, I'm not gonna be a stepdad to you, but that's not actually being a stepdad, because it's like, it wouldn't be like, I mean, it did come from another man, but the other man is not gonna be in the child's life. At least you're not gonna raise him, raise
By
the
the
child.
way, it probably IVF doesn't mean that it's a donor always. He is the donor in this case.
If okay, well, maybe he doesn't want to do it in a cup based on religious reasons. I don't know, but
Well, the natural way didn't work, so you have to find another way.
yeah, but
Maybe
the
doesn't
way
trust hard enough. He's a
May-
soft touch.
yeah, but maybe maybe I thought you meant
He
trust.
got
as
soft
in-
hands.
I thought you said trust, as in I trust you.
No, the other one, the other trust. The one that propels people forward or backwards.
Oftentimes both. I have a Mormon story I saw, or did you send me it? Come
No,
let's hear it.
let's talk about the moment story at the end of this show. Because that's part of the end.
Guys, stick to the end because that story is crazy. That story is so crazy. But yeah, I think so. I think that when I read it, it seems like he has resentment towards the woman.
Yeah.
He's talking
definitely.
to her as if he has resentment towards her. So I think the IVF part, yeah, I said another person, but she's the one with the infertility problem, saying like it's a medical condition, but some medical conditions can be caused due to yourself. So we don't know, for example, if this person put herself in a risky situation due to bad diet, not working out, or abusing substances, whatever. We don't know the story, or whether it's someone that was born with certain medical challenges. But it really seems like he has resentment towards her. And I do think that in a situation like this, it's either you go to counsel together or you break up. But you can't try to do it by yourselves because it's not going to work. And as a man, you would want maybe he's also not getting enough. He's not. I mean, KR, he's not getting enough action. And now you want me to
Pay.
pay and then do the work and then give you the
But
result.
there are
without
better
me.
ways to communicate that, though. I think this is
Immaturity.
the way he communicated is very crazy. You cannot. I see it as if you're together, you're maybe you're right as well. I think it's also frustration on his part. Maybe not enough action, and we're not putting in enough work. And now you want me to pay for other type of work, and you might blow it because it's like I said, there's no guarantee that the first time will work. Maybe that's part. Not saying it is. I'm someone who breaks down business models, and I'd say it's very interesting that the business model is not paid by result, but by every time you use the service. So
Yeah.
but well, let's close this out.
Yes, let's close it out. Guys, let us know your thought and opinion down below. Remember, if you haven't done so already, subscribe. Don't forget to like, hit that bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The second topic of today, man. Cenat claims team reach out for Kamala Harris collab. So Cenat and his crew is claiming that Kamala Harris reached out. Hey man, it's election season. It's election season. Politicians are ready to work for votes. We've seen this literally in Atlanta. Well, not literally. They hire people to work for you so you can go to vote. And now they want to partner up with streamers because, hey man, streamers, I mean, let's be honest, they are reaching millions of people simultaneously. What better way to do it than to, check this one, than to team up with streamers and make sure you make the most out of it. RJ, let us know.
Yeah.
What is? What's up?
Streamers are the new celebrities, right? So they are the new celebrities. Streamers are gonna be here. All the traditional news channels are gonna die down slowly but surely. They're trying to switch to the streaming platforms and trying to make the transition, but you see that people are more interested in seeing Cenat and Kevin Hart sitting and Drewski sitting making jokes than watching the news. Before we proceed, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. What if the most popular streamer on Twitch, one of the most, got a call from the Secret Service to collab with Vice President Kamala Harris? That sounds crazy, to be honest. Well, that's what Cenat is claiming. But is there any truth to this? Is it just a wild story? I don't know. Let's take a look at what he had to say about this whole situation. Fair use. Fairyuski.
In a penthouse in New York. Then on top of that, I got the fucking Secret Service calling me 5 times, nigga! I don't know goddamn shit about politics, my nigga. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Listen, I had a bad bitch that I've been trying to get on for like the last 3 years, the last 2 years that I haven't spoke to in like a year. I haven't spoke to this girl in so goddamn long who gonna have the audacity to text me, "We need you a part of the campaign." At first I was thinking she was talking about like a game, a video game, like a Modern Warfare game, or some shit. Or if not that, a clothing brand. I'm like, what campaign? Shorty gonna say, we're not gonna get into details. Say it right now. If this some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me? Like, you know, I don't know. I've never did anything with politics. And these blogs are like trying to say, yo, you gotta do the shit, Kai. And it's all the top blogs. But I'm like, bro, since when did niggas be in a
So the pressure is mounting, man. Kai has about 12 million followers on Twitch, and it seems like they're using man's kryptonite to get to the Holy Land, which is those 12 million followers. Have them being called by one of the, as he calls it himself, bad HB, to get, and he didn't name who it was, but we all know. He didn't name her one time. He didn't say the name Kamala Harris of Kamala. Kamala Harris. No,
Mamala.
that's Kamala.
Mamala.
Obama Harris. Obama Harris. Trying to, I mean, what better way to capture the younger votes by showing up to one of the most well-known streamers? I mean, there's only a couple of big dogs out there. You have basically Amp with multiple guys that are streaming millions daily, and you have Aiden, and we're gonna talk about Aiden later as well, because I mean, Big Dog Trump showed up to Aiden, and they went on to doing dances together. I mean, what kind of part of the simulation is this? Explain this to me. I don't know what I was seeing, but yeah, man. People are skeptical. Well, that's a bad version of the Matrix.
The Matrix Resurrection. The worst movie yet. The worst Matrix movie.
I watched Matrix Resurrection, try to cope with it by coming up with an explanation why it's this bad. But hey,
so bad
life can be crazy.
It's so bad it must be good.
It must be good, yeah. No, but basically, what you're seeing now is that the campaign of Kamala maybe saw what happened with Aiden, and they're like, let's try to counter this by doing the same, which tells you a lot about how forward-thinking Trump's campaign is, because they didn't think about this angle until he came with it. RJ.
Yeah, I think both campaigns are pretty are moving smart, I have to say. No one thought that Kamala would even stand a chance. But what Kamala is doing right now, remember, she's indeed looking for streamers. And Trump's been doing streaming.
Yep.
Been going to streaming platforms. Of course, he had the time because he wasn't the president or vice president. But another factor plays a role, KR. And that's, or at least another strategy that I find that I think is very important of Kamala needs to be mentioned. And that's her doing the Zoom calls with white men for Kamala, black women for Kamala. It's like, this is really, she might not get the platforms as much, or maybe she does. It's just platforms we don't know about. Yeah. But both parties realize that the mainstream media is not the most effective way to move.
It's done.
They'd rather go to streaming platforms. They'd rather go to do Zoom calls. They'd rather do those things, hold online conferences, than go in person to the places, because it's like it's just the power of content creators The content creators are now the new celebrities.
Yeah.
You see it
Definitely.
because how do you see it? Everyone wants to do content creation. We're doing content creation while we have our daily jobs. Athletes are doing content
I don't
creation.
have job. I don't have a job.
Isn't begging a
I'm
job?
inverse balling from a mama's basement.
Yeah. Okay. So they're begging for a job.
Yeah, they
Look
are.
at me.
Yeah,
They're
they are.
begging for a job. That was not what I was about. I was supposed to say. I was yo. They're doing content creation. Celebrities are doing content creation because this is the way
I
to
don't know if
do it.
it's.
You can
By the
you
way,
can do
I don't know if it's begging or twerking for jobs, but
well. That's another thing. What I found I find it disgraceful is, of course, you need to let athletes. You need to let influencers speak, right? So that's like logical, but you can clearly see that this isn't a campaign about the policies.
that's
It's
crazy.
a
Yeah,
popularity
it's
contest.
yeah, not even a popularity contest. It's
That's
probably a brown bag color contest.
yeah. But I
Let's
was
put the brown
watching,
bag against the skin and see who we're voting for.
but so if you're on this side, you vote Democrat. If you're on that side,
I
it's
haven't
crazy.
heard any policies yet. On
Well,
it's
no,
crazy.
the one is calling the other one a crook and a fraud. The other one is calling, yo, KR. I saw. I think it was yeah. I was watching the Anton Daniels show,
Yeah.
Millionaire Morning Show. Shout out to Anton Daniels and the Millionaire Morning Show and the Back Chasers. I'm a back chaser, by the way. Don't know if I told you this, but yeah.
No, no,
But
no.
yeah, I'm a back chaser, so
Okay, okay, okay.
that just means I pay
Good.
monthly for for the. Well, that's not so. I do get value, but I'm just saying. Uh, I wanted a one-on-one call with Anton. I emailed him twice, but he's probably busy. Any case,
Yeah.
Anton will soon. But in any case, I saw that if you look at when they have the what do you call them? Like not the conferences, but when they go to a city and talk,
Rallies.
they have the rallies. I saw a rally in so Kamala first was saying about walk it like I talk it. What? Hey, it's like it's clear that she's not the
It's
one who
cringe.
posted.
It's
It's
cringe.
cringe. And then in Detroit, there was another lady doing the same thing. So introducing her, it's like a popularity contest, and it's always been maybe a popularity contest, but now it's more and more. Policy
More and
doesn't
more.
matter; it's only likable. And there's this what's the Dark Mirror, Black Mirror. I don't know if you know the series Black Mirror, Netflix series, like about the
Yeah.
dystopian
Yeah.
future where
I've
they
seen the first 2 seasons.
yeah, okay. So there was one season. So for those of you who don't know, it's like a series. Every episode is a different story, and it basically showcases the possible bad scenarios of things that are happening right now. So, for example, social media, how it can affect us, and it's all story wise, right? And there was one story where there was an election in the UK. I believe it was the UK, and the a fictional character went on to win or was about to win, but then for some reason lost. I forgot how it ended, but
Yeah.
people were saying because it was like a what are the two guys that there's like this the cartoon two guys always forgot the name, but a lot of people have shirts with them. One smokes a cigarette, etc. In any case, this is it's like just a cartoon, like a character, like I think it was like a bunny or a bear or something, who was being posted on a video on a screen and debating with the politicians and making jokes, and people liked him, and so they voted for him. It's like a very crazy story, but it's something that can happen because we're doing it right now. And if
Yeah.
AI gets into the politician games,
Do you
it's
remember
over.
what? Do you remember what Talking about AI, do you remember what Elon said when they asked him who is going to win?
No, I don't remember.
He said the question is not who's going to win now. It's going to be, yeah, he said the question is who's going to win in a couple of years, which AI version. He said two weird names. I'm not gonna search that audio, but it's a I was like, when you said that, I was like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's see, according to, they're trying to reach out to streamers, and one of the other there are different streaming groups, like you have AMP, you have Face, and they've also reached out to Face apparently. Let's take a look what one of the Face members had to say. Fair use.
Yo, Kamala Harris, stop hitting my team, you and the Secret Service, to do a stream. I am not doing a stream with any politicians, bro. Yo, Secret Service, stop hitting my fucking team.
Look for the sub.
I'm not doing any stream, bro. Stop. But I will tell you one thing. Yo,
So I don't know if he's trolling or not, but maybe they're reaching wouldn't be, to be honest, wouldn't be too far fetched to hit up multiple streamers, because you're trying to reach out to see who's gonna say yes, and obviously there's only one who said yes. The only one who said yes, and that was Aiden and Trump, and that resulted in clips like this.
These patriots that are
Fair use.
being all terrible, they're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah,
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fairly.
Did Trump just say free Young Thug? What kind of, like I said before, what part of the simulation is this? Well, he freed Kodak. Don't forget that. He freed Kodak.
He freed Kodak. Yeah, he did.
And Kodak was out here campaigning. But hey, one thing for sure is that the streamers are probably, some of these streamers are not gonna be doing the same stuff that Aiden does, but they are still sharing their thoughts, about this whole situation. You have Phantom, who's part of the AMP, who said the following about the election. Fair use.
I think we legal almost everywhere. But if Kamala Harris win, y'all niggas is cooked. I'm letting y'all know now. Y'all niggas is done. It's over. I hope y'all ready for all that shit. Because I don't think they're gonna let Trump win. I'm gonna give it a buck. I don't know how this shit got political. I don't know. One of my dad. I don't think they're gonna let this nigga win, bro.
Phantom is saying y'all niggas is cooked if she wins. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it seems like politics are bleeding into streaming. Anyway, who knows, man? Let's see what happens. I think it would be, if we see a stream of Kamala. I hope we get some policies thrown towards the screen, because doing dances and all that stuff,
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
Guys, let us know in the comments if you think they're walking it like they're talking it, or whether we need to does Trump have to invite a twerking person to the next rally so we can see some twerking and we know who we need to vote for?
Okay, I think you just
let us know in the comments.
Out of your ass. I'll say this. The only thing I'll say about politics right now is this: you get the leader you deserve.
That is true.
If you vote because of what you think, oh, I'm this color, so I need to vote this party, or oh, this person knows the lyrics to a song. If that's, and you don't dive deep into the policies, because that's what it's about, hey, good luck, man. I think the US is a very, very great country with great places. Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wish that um, Americans could see what other people see, uh, and look at the blessings and build up on it. That's what I say. It's everyone wants to go to your country for a reason, and you. I mean, when I hear these talks, people asking KR. I know we need to close, but just this last thought. When people ask,
I'm gonna let you
who do
cook.
you
I'm gonna let you
prefer?
cook.
Who do you prefer? Do you prefer your own president, or Putin, or like whoever in a communist country? They would say they'd rather prefer that person. I mean, clearly
Yeah.
you haven't gone there, because if you had gone there, chances are you wouldn't have been typing right now.
Typing. Do you even have a smartphone?
No, man, but the US is a great country, and it's very divided, extremely divided. It's
Extremely.
either this, it's either black or white. It's either left or right. It's either, oh, sounds like a beat. That sounds like a rap. Anyway,
Maybe
not
you
my
should
thing.
campaign as well. Kamala, we have a make sure the the 100K bag lands in time. We can give you a spot.
Oh man. Now I'm cringe. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the next comments.
Yes, the last story of the day, which is two crazy stories, crazy videos. I came across these two videos on the internet. It's about intimacy. What is intimacy? How do you? I mean, people have different views on intimacy. RJ,
I
I'm
love
not
love.
asking you to.
I love
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love love. You know, I am a romantic.
Okay.
I'm also a realist. Before we dive deeper into the topics, rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So yeah, curious on the stories, but based on the stories you have, I can let you know whether the lover in me can arise, or whether it's the skeptic in me.
As a philosopher once said, we're gonna go in baby foot deep. Let's start. Fair use. Jada Waiter, which is Lil Baby's baby mama, sparked some controversy last week by her bold claims about. Well, let's see what she has to say. I'll let her speak herself. I don't want to put words in her mouth. I cannot say what just. Oh man, let's watch the let's watch the video, man.
I messed up my 2 year celibacy for 3 minutes.
Oh,
So let me go back. She starts by saying she lost her 2 year celibacy for 3 minutes. Let's listen good. Let's listen good.
I messed up my 2 year celibacy for 3 minutes. It don't count. It don't count, girl. 3 minutes. Anything under 3 minutes don't count. And if you use a condom, it really don't count. You good. You can still say you celibate.
is this how women be counting body counts? Is this how they track their body count? Because no, 'cause
Hey, I won't tell. I won't tell the secret, but I mean you're in the right direction. Some people count it like this. 2 minutes. Hey, if you're a 2 minute man, you might be one eye in the only eye in the land of the blind.
What are the rules there? These are the rules. Less than 3 minutes doesn't count.
Yeah.
With a condom, it doesn't count. If you can't remember the man's name, doesn't count.
Doesn't count. A one-night stand doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Hit it from the back, doesn't count. How can it not count when you have 3 babies? That's what I'm trying to figure out. how can you have 3 kids? You're telling me it doesn't count. I'm trying to figure out, is this like an immaculate conception? What's going on right now?
Well, there are other ways that it doesn't count as well.
Okay.
I came across the other video. That's why I say these two are paired together, perfectly paired. You said condom doesn't count, under 3 minutes doesn't count. Some good news for some people out there. If you're a Speedy Gonzalez, you should put your performances out there. I'm pretty sure people will start lying about their performances and say, hey, I can do it in 30 seconds, and then anyway, let's continue. Condom doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm betting that the guy who lasted 3 minutes was also celibate.
Well, there's also one other thing that doesn't count. According to this guy, this is a...
Did you know that Mormons practice a technique called soaking, where a man...
Soaking, man. Soaking.
Man will penetrate a woman, but he doesn't move or thrust his body into her. The idea behind it is if there's no movement, then it's not a sin. It's a sort of loophole that Mormons use to get around the sex before marriage rule. And if they want to spice it up a bit, there's another technique.
This man said if you want to spice it up a bit. But let's see what technique they're using to spice it up.
They use called jump soaking, where a good friend will shake the bed to create a bit of movement for the couple. Did you know?
I feel if you want intimacy, I already see a product creation right here. A moving bed. My capitalism is...
Don't do that gesture. Don't do that.
My capitalism heart is already trusting some new idea in my brain.
Don't do that gesture, right?
So
remind me of the face-off. Anyway, continue.
Now you want to say something?
I said you remind me of the show. I saw a show off for a MMA fight where one fighter came and did this gesture, and the other one did this gesture.
Oh my god!
It's like the weirdest face-off I've seen in my life.
Anyway, so you have no condom doesn't count, soaking doesn't count. So maybe you should promote soaking. People should promote their soaking abilities as well. Under 3 minutes doesn't count. If you soak for 2 minutes and 59 seconds, that doesn't count. But if you pull it out and then put it back in, soak it again. Well, how does that work, by the way? If it's one time, 3 minutes, under 3 minutes,
so you
one session?
Yeah.
How does it?
The condom one I've heard before. Because
the condom one I've heard that also.
Someone told me, and it really made sense. When I thought it made sense. Because when you put on the dishwashing gloves and you put your hands under the water, your hand doesn't get soaked. So are you washing your hands? I said, no, you're not. I said, okay. The same goes for sex. I said, yeah, that's true. I might not be washing my hands, but I am washing the dishes.
I'm cleaning the insides. I'm cleaning the walls.
So my hand might be dry, but I'm still getting the work done. So That's a lawyer in me.
Oh man. Oh man. Hey man. Those are the two videos I saw.
And so the
Oh,
soaking.
I have one other thing as well, but
there
I
are
don't know,
more.
it's not really.
Practice it.
But there are more, right? So you have like religions that prefer to do it. They do it before they get married. Only backdoor.
The Duke shoot.
I don't know.
Through the Duke shoot.
I don't know.
Well,
why
you can say
don't-
backdoor. That sounds more acceptable. But you can always say Duke shoot. Yeah.
sounds more home ownerly. but yeah, so that's like, and I always say, do you really think when you go to heaven, because usually, or to wherever you go, because it's usually like a religious reason, right? Do you really think that I don't know. I
People
don't
already
know.
try to find loopholes in the Bible or the Quran or whatever to justify the degeneracy. This is crazy, bro.
What did you call it? What did you call it? A Duke shoot?
Duke shoot, yeah.
I didn't know that one. But like I can imagine someone had to at some point in life had to say put it in a loophole. That's like a double entendre. Man. I'm done, man. KR.
Hey, one last thing. What do you think about this? You can go on a date.
Okay, let me read it.
Do everything right.
Let me read it.
Read it for the people that are listening.
Okay. I went on the best date yesterday. Everything was so thought out. Not enough for me to see him again, but was a great night around the town. And that's Bien Caro said that. And Christoph Lee replied, not enough to see him again, but the best date and well planned out. What can we do? Hey man,
This is why
if a woman likes if a woman likes you, she likes you. What I've learned is you can screw up everything. If the woman likes you, she likes you. She likes you first, and then she
lets you soak.
Well, she'll let you soak. All right.
Imagine going on a date and ask her, "Hey man, I don't want to trust you. I just want to soak." Yo, this is wild. Hey, let's close out the show, man.
She let you soak all by yourself on the drive home after you've dropped her off. Anyway, let's stop using that word. Guys, let's close today's show as we usually do. We want to remind you to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This was a great show. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see each other in the next one. Until next time. Peace.
Peace. Hey, that would be a good song to drop a soca song called Soaking. Let me soak it. Let me soak it. Let me soak it.
All you need to do is put a bed in the middle and a couple of dancers around the bed.
Hey, that's the summer hit right there.
We need to wait 1 year because this year is not like us. We have to.
Yeah. We need to let it soak.